was sweet.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Wild Arms 2. So, I haven't streamed in 2 days actually, because I wasn't able to stream yesterday because I was busy and I am feeling a little bit sick. Surprisingly, I've usually... Actually, I've never had problems with pollen. Up until now. For some reason, pollen is has decided to affect me. After I've been living in the US for a considerable amount of time. But, well, just something I'm gonna have to deal with it. That's why I'm gonna sound a little bit nasally, a little bit sick on this here stream, but we'll hopefully be alright anyway. I've been trying to take care of myself, so hopefully it's not too bad. They're all of arms. What about the other two? Yeah, well, don't worry about those Odessa fellows. As our knights will slaughter them. Bit gruesome, but you know, it works, whatever, it's fine. I bid you welcome to Sniffleheim Castle. We are proud of this castle surrounded by greenery. So is the castle just entirely by itself? There's no town around it? I guess not. Yes, I believe we were told to go east, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, probably east. So we'll go east-ish. In fact, it's probably right here. Yep. I had a... Oh, no, that's just an item. Hold on, what is this? A bullet load. Yeah, I can use that. Alright. Okay. Anything over here on the corners or anything? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Another nickel. Alright. Whatever. It works. Nothing here in this little beach area. What kind of enemies do we have in the beach area anyways? Anything new? Anything different? Anything fun? Don't remember what these things do. But I'm sure they should probably try to kill all of them rather swiftly. Brad, you killed that one, and then Lilka, you... Actually, did I ever scan this thing? The man trap? I don't remember if I did, so let's just go ahead and do it anyway. Line 120 HP and it's weak to fire. Probably could have figured that, but, you know, good to have confirmation, I suppose. Those things look like they might be able to poison us. Or do some kind of status ailment. But, yeah. Asleep. Okay, well, it missed for Lilka. So, in that case, Lilka, I guess you're just gonna have to finish this battle by yourself. Important question. Do my characters wake up after battle? We are about to find out. I guess they do. A toy hammer. Alright. I guess that works. Alright, so, who... is gonna need healing after this battle. Lilka, you need to heal yourself the next time I start something. Right, it might be convenient for me to just start a random battle and just get Lilka to heal herself. Okay. But in the meantime, we'll look for this location that we have to go to. I'm sure eventually we'll end up in a ship of some kind, either a swimming ship or an airship. But alright, so Ashley, you gonna kill that thing. Brad, you kill that one, and then Lilka, you go ahead and just focus on heal yourself right now. You're the only one that doesn't have that that healing skill after a battle. So you gotta make sure you're taking care of yourself. I think she's also the only one that doesn't have the HP up after leveling up. So we need to make sure she gets that sooner rather than later. In fact, I wonder if there was something like that in the castle. It might actually be worth revisiting over there. But we'll see. Hold on. But I think we are going to a town, though, right? Yeah, we're going to a town that's about to be attacked, or is currently under attack, something like that. Anyways, I'm getting 150 experience from this, guys, which is significantly better than the enemies in the previous dungeon or two that were only giving up to like 90. And now it's still not great, but it's an improvement. Slowly but surely, we'll get there. Is that what I'm looking for? I guess, yeah, that's how helmets. Okay. So do we get our cutscene right away? Awfully quiet in here. Tell you what. Not even music. This is the town, right? The one that was attacked by Odessa? It's hard to believe that information was incorrect, though. Okay, everyone, let's break up and start searching helmets. I don't think we should be breaking up, but whatever. It's quiet, but something seems wrong. Yeah, it's uncomfortably quiet in here. Well, what did you find? Personally, this town is a little boring for me. I would say desolate is a better, more appropriate word than just boring, Lilka, but, you know, whatever floats your boat, girl. There's no one here. It's a ghost town. But what's even more strange are all the signs of life. People were here so recently that some of the food is still warm. Is that someone looking at us? Is that what the camera's supposed to imply? There might be somebody. Watch out, it's a trap! No! So who exactly put a bomb in the church? Oh, of course, it's Mr. Glasses Man. Whenever I have this much fun, my glasses start falling down. Odessa? Indeed! I am a member of Cocytus, Odessa's Special Forces team. You don't need to know that, though. I mean, we already knew that from, Lomea. Alright. Come down from there and face us like a man. And a pretty little girl, aren't you? I cannot grant your wish, for if I were to fight you myself, I might accidentally kill you. Trask, I leave it to you. What a peculiar name this thing's have. Alright, some kind of dragon creature? Looks like it. Poisonous armored dragonoid, Trask. So it's poisonous, is it? I sure whatever. If that's how it wants to operate. Yeah, it's purple. If it's purple, therefore it is poisonous. That's how it usually works. Okay, well, I'm glad I healed Lilka before we started this. I don't have any more lucky things, do I? I don't. Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and Ashley, for now, just like smash hit that thing. Maybe we get lucky. Wait, no. Smash hit the crystal. And then, Brad, you also just attack the crystal. And then Lilka, you analyze it. Probably just analyzing the boss is fine. Am I once again not gonna get any information? Nope. Whatever. I should probably just stop wasting my time trying to analyze those. Don't miss. Okay, good. You did not miss. So we'll just have to experiment with the different magic spells we have. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Ashley, you just keep building FP for the time being. Same for you, Brad. Go ahead and hit the crystal. And then Lilka, let's start experimenting with like I'm not confident in flame being strong against it. Let's try aqua. Really see if that does anything. It might. Who knows? Maybe. You spin me right. Nope, it is actually strong. I should have probably figured that the turtle or tortoise was strong against water. Okay. But if it's strong against water, then maybe it is weak against fire. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot, I guess. I hit the crystal. Yeah, just keep building up FP for now. And then Lilka, you try flame on the crystal. If that don't work, then we'll try a different spell. Okay, well it does. It's not like strong against it. Now, well, I destroyed the crystal before I did anything with it. They usually have like a special attack for their, you know, for their crystals and all that stuff. I guess not this time. Anyway, Ashley, you go ahead and shot weapon that guy. Brad, you go ahead and lock on bazooka. And then Lilka, let's try break. Actually, I should probably figure that earth is the opposite element of water, not fire. But it's not weak against it. Alright, whatever. Okay. This should be a pretty considerable amount of damage right here. Poison breath. Okay, I don't like that. Who's going to get poisoned? Everybody got poisoned. God damn it. Alright. I think we might be able to do something here though. Hold on. Okay, just shot weapon. Brad, go ahead and lock on bazooka. And Lilka, I want to see this thing. Oh, you don't have enough for Mystic. Never mind. In that case, just like... I think we'll be fine if we take one more turn towards the damage. Let's try freeze. It's the only thing I haven't tried yet. Hey, what'd you miss? Not much. We went into that town we were looking for last time. We were attacked by Judecca. And he threw this tortoise at us. Also, the town is completely deserted. There's not a soul in town. However, it seems like all the inhabitants have been evacuated or abducted very, very recently because apparently the food is still hot in some plates. So, alright. Also, I don't sound nasally? Well, thank you. I sound nasally to myself. But maybe it's not that bad. Ah, it was weak to ice. Well, I wish I knew that earlier, or maybe it would have been nice if the game told me what element the boss is weak against, but this analyze was the dumbest thing. Okay, is that gonna be enough? Not quite. Oh, yes it is, never mind. Trask is especially designed as the personal weapon beast. None of your techniques will have any effect, but I just got experience. Well, enough chit-chat for now. It's time for you all to take a little nap. Okay. Toxic Terror. Oh, you did the jump in Banjo-Kazooie. Nice. Okay. Watch out, everyone. Something's coming. Well, yes, there's a turtle in front of you. Is he gonna use a sleep move? We just had to deal with a sleep move from like a regular enemy a little while ago. Can't let it end like this. I'm gonna guess that was just Ashley. I can hear it from inside my... Oh no, that was the other voice. The the monstrous voice, which I probably should not try to do right now with how nasally I am, so I'm just gonna do a lower voice. You must take the power. Now, before it's too late. Okay. It's too late! No! I won't let it be! Ah! Well, it doesn't look like it did anything. But whatever. What's this? This wasn't in my plans. Trask was blown away, and with only one blast from that light. Or what happened? Also, why is the frame rate so shit right now? What the fuck? I didn't imagine they could damage Trask. But still, it looks like I can still capture them as originally planned. I would really like to be able to access one of these magic shops or like skill point shops so I can upgrade a couple of things. Okay. Are we about to lose in a cutscene? Looks like we are. Okay, then you fell off, but you made a safe state after landing. Okay, that's good. Alright. That light! It could have gotten me as well. Okay, good. He was... No, it's not a good thing he was in a roof. We're trying to get rid of that guy. Bad thing he was in a roof. On a roof. Okay. Once again, we are in a dungeon. Golgotha prison. Now, well, we're waking up slowly. Are you conscious now? Ah! But I don't feel well. I feel like I'm going to puke. What in the world happened? I don't know. After I was attacked by Trask, I couldn't move my body. Then, through a hazy consciousness, I saw everything turn white. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was locked in here. So it's a prison. Darn, things like this always happen to me. That is the second time you get thrown in prison for no reason, Ashley. Alright then. Let her stay like that for a bit. It'll help her body recover. She does have the lowest HP in our party. Welcome. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. This is fine. But... did something happen? No, it's nothing. That's right. Ashley is Ashley. Well, yes. Correct, he is in fact himself. Does he not look like himself? I wonder what happened to me. For example, maybe for a minute I thought Ashley was you. Was you? Nelka, what are you talking about? But more importantly, how long are we going to stay like this? We've gotta do something, right? Of course. Let's start by thinking how to escape from here. Okay, well, how's my health situation? Oh, right, everybody's still poisoned. Okay, let me, is it antidote? Yeah, antidote heals that, and that. Boom. Okay. The advanced technique you learned from a speedrunning website was to use a talon trot for a fast jump, then let go of C in midair, which for some reason allows you to do a midair attack. Interesting. I fucking hate when we win in a battle and then lose in a cutscene. Yeah. It gets more egregious the better you did in the battle. So like if you absolutely stomp, just like take a shit on the boss basically, but then the cutscene says no you didn't. My god, it's so jarring. Yeah, we're gonna lose in a cutscene, make us lose in battle too. Maybe they'll commend her older sister from the prologue. I mean, I guess, but that's also kind of weird. Okay. Anyway, should I go ahead and start using some of these? I guess I could. So I've heard that increasing sorcery also increases, like, magical resistance. So both Ashley and Brad are at 76 right now, whereas Lilka's at 100. So I could make her spells stronger, or their magic resistance higher. I'm gonna wait a little bit on that, actually. Strength apple. This we can definitely just give to Yeah, let's give one to Ashley and one to Brad, and then we'll save the other two in case we get some more party members later. And Vitality. I'm gonna go ahead and give this to Lilka. Just so she can get a bit more HP. And that's all I'm gonna use for the time being. I've ever gotten a non-standard game over for killing a boss you were supposed to lose to. No, usually when you kill a boss you weren't expected to win against, that's like a secret, that's like a special cutscene that you get. But not a game over. Okay, yeah, you'll be like rewarded for that usually. Alright, anyways, we got so many heal berries, I might as well just top them off real quick. It'll be fine. Alright, any booties to call? Well, there's one in that box right there. Can we get out of here? Some strange contraption is keeping the door closed. Can we just kick it down? No? Okay. Now? Okay, maybe one of these cubes can be pushed. Oh yeah, this one over here. Is it tilted just a bit there? It's caught on something. Okay, let's try to kick it. Aha. The tilt is fixed now. It looks like it could be moved. You can move parts of blocks in stone by pressing and holding the directional keys. Okay. Go ahead and do this. And there's a hole here. Alright. There's a paradox in Metal Gear Solid 3 where you can kill a boss that you knock out normally. That's technically a game over since it makes you load. Oh yeah, the Snake, you've created a time paradox or something. Some former prisoner do this, we can escape through this hole. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, some kind of hallway. Okay. I guess now we can do our I heard a beep. Maybe it's just oh, it's trapped in here. Okay. Oh, a lucky card. I can definitely use that. Anything else? No more beeps. Okay, so that was the only thing. Alright. Okay. I'm glad they didn't make me sprint to that. That would have been a challenge. Nothing over here. Okay, we can't go in there. I think I know what they want me to do. Ow. I tried to not get hit. It didn't really work out in my favor. How much damage did that do? Thing. I'm just in chat. I'm just in chat. Okay. Alright, are we live again? We seem to have dropped connection for a little while there. Looks fine now. Looks fine now. Okay. Okay, we'll drop connection for a little bit. Okay, but I think we should be okay. Let's go ahead and okay, what did I do? Ashley, go ahead and attack that thing. Brad, attack that same one. Lilka, you go ahead and examine this one. Okay, Bone Drake. Level 12. 160 HP. It's weak to... I think that's light. But we don't have any light spells. Oh. They're still not particularly powerful, so I guess it's fine. Alright. 120, 260. Oh, Ash is level 16 now. And I got something else. Couldn't quite read what that last thing was. What did I get? Was it an item? Or did Ashley just like learn something? Hold on. Dash hit, accelerator. I don't know what I just got there at the end, but I guess we'll just have to figure it out in due time. I think it was a big berry? Maybe. Okay, hold on. Okay, maybe we are supposed to sprint to that? That's gonna do a lot of damage. Hold on. Or maybe, can we like hug the wall? I might just have to tank that. Like, hold on. No, we can't sprint through it. Okay, never mind. We're fine. There are lots of traps in this place. Sprint through that. Wait. Sprint through that one. And sprint through this one. Wait. Now we're making it. Okay, we made it. No items in here. Good. Alright. And, okay, I think it's just a big... Maybe I have to be further back to not get stabbed by that? Okay. That is indeed locked. No, hold on. Over here. Set up. I see what they want me to do. Barely just didn't get hit by that. Alright. Now turn back and... There we go. Not too bad. Oh, save point. Are we about to fight a boss fight? Are we, maybe? Okay. And you can see your sprint with the character ability. No, you do still have to, like... do like a skid to stop moving. Oh, nope. No character ability canceling. That would be pretty cool, but no can do. Okay, let's oversave. Not oversave, just save over this one. So Ashley is one level higher, so I think that's gonna make him a little faster than Lilka right now. In fact, we can check that. Speed. Where's the speed? Is there a speed stat? I mean, clearly there is a speed stat somewhere in the game's code. It's just not telling me here. Alright, whatever. It's fine. We are missing a little bit of HP on everybody, but it's not that bad. We'll be fine. What's this? What? Okay, well that's just some bullshit. I didn't even get to read that I got stabbed. But I got an achievement out of it. That's mean, game. That's mean. Okay. Is it more those bone creatures? Yes, it is. Go ahead and kill those guys. And then Lilka, you can go ahead and just like focus on healing. Heal yourself mostly. Yeah, I gotta make sure she stays alive. I mean, she's only missing a little bit of HP, but still, I want to top her off. So, actually, Lilka is still faster than Ashley, even though she's one level lower. Right. Basically said those who open the trapdoor will be punished or some bullshit. Well, it was correct. Hey, Brad is level 16 now. How long until Lilka levels up? Yeah, actually, hold on. If Lilka's about to... Yeah, she's about to level up on the next fight, so let me just, like... do a loop-de-loop around here. Let her level up, and then we'll go in there. Eventually, we'll get something. You gotta trust the, trust the method. So despite the fact that this game definitely wants you to, like, do a decent amount of level grinding, the encounter rate is, like, some of the lowest I've ever seen in an RPG. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. I don't like having high encounter rates, but yeah. Okay, Ashley, you kill that thing. Brad, you go ahead and prepare an attack for it, but what the fuck is that? Analyze. There's this white. You are a level 11 creature with 200 HP and also weak to light. Alright, well a lot of creatures in this game so far have been weak to light, but that doesn't really do anything for me because I want to have light. Alright. Looks like a Yeti. Okay, 306 together. Lilka's level 16. And a pinwheel. Alright. Now we can move on. But I really hope I can get Lilka her like HP plus and level up thing soon. Alright. Are they all gonna be the same? You know what? For this, I'm gonna put a save state. Aha! So some of them are not the same. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I'll take... Ah, that's a real door. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. Well, we got a crest. That's definitely useful. Alright. Actually, we could have probably used booty call to identify where the crest is supposed to be. Just because it happened twice doesn't mean there'll be a third. It happened way more than 2 times in that previous room we were just at. But... you know what? Hold on. I wanna make sure it doesn't have like... no, hold on. Okay. Let's see. What the fuck is this creature? A ghoul? Are you sure that's just a ghoul game? That's the weirdest fucking ghoul I've ever seen. It's like a peacock, but its head is a mohawk skeleton. Like a skull. What? Alright, sure. Why not? A gabagool. Yeah, look at that thing. Level 11, 150 HP, and also weak to light. Should have figured. This trapdoor bullshit isn't a good dungeon mechanic at all. It's a little weird. The dungeon is definitely trolling with us right now. Okay. Now I know I got a lucky card just a little while ago. I'm not going to use it on the next boss battle because I want to make sure Lilka gets her her skill first. Okay, can I kick that? I can. Is there a reason I should do that? Did that open that door? Can I go behind this thing? Is this open now? No. Alright, hold on, let me kick it from a different side. Ow. Okay, well, whatever. Fine, game, fine. So some strange contraption is keeping that closed. Oh, now it works! What? Y'all saw me kick that thing! And it didn't do anything. What? Alright, fine. I guess the game is a little bit buggy here and there. Sheesh. What's this thing? The candlestick light will open and close roads. Alright, let me This dungeon is such a troll, seriously, like what the hell? I think I'm just gonna keep firing until eventually one of these hits. But am I supposed to do it from further away? Like maybe that'll... No. Okay, well that was... Yeah, this dungeon... This dungeon is the troll dungeon. What's this place called? Like Golgothia prison or something like that? Alright. A little bit more. Actually, just grab all of them. What is this thing? Nothing? Alright, whatever. Any more new strange creatures that are weak to light? Nope, just more of this bone drakes things. And then Lilka, you go ahead and just finish healing yourself. There you go. My respect for this game is dwindling by the second. This dungeon is... it's one of those. Thankfully, nothing that has done so far has been like seriously critically detrimental to us. It's just been trolling us. Yeah, this dungeon is just trolling us. It's not actually like being terrible. But I'm sure maybe a later dungeon in the game will do something. Hey, there's an old man. What's your deal, Mr. Man? Some strange guys skipping that close. Okay, what's your deal? I watched all the villagers get arrested and followed them here, but I'm at my limit. Behind that door, the villagers are imprisoned. The lever is hard to move, but you guys can manage. Help save everyone. Okay, if this little girl can push that lever and you can't, Mr. Grown-ass man, you've got some gym practice to do. Oh, you have to, like, push it repeatedly. Alright. That wasn't so hard, now was it? Ay. Alright, everybody, get out of here. The heroes have arrived. People are. We're the residents of the village of Helmets. You all are. We are not part of Odessa. We are fighting to save everyone from the tyranny of the terrorist, or the tyranny. We all might be saved. Will we all get a chance to return to Helmets together? Take heart. I promise everyone will have a safe rescue. This guy with glasses suddenly pulled a weapon on us. After that, we were shoved into this dungeon and locked up. So because you're going to help us, can we believe that you're real allies? Of course, so relax. We'll return to your village with all of you. But traveling in a group this large could be dangerous. Then I'll go ahead and check things out. Once safe passage is verified, you all can leave together. I guess we're going on a solo mission with Ashley. Hey, don't blow it now. Thanks, Lilka. Great words of encouragement, girl. There's no time. Hurry. This place is narrow and dark. I don't like it. With this dark, I can't see anything. This must be a bad dream. Humbly is still in my warm bed. Nope. I'm afraid not, little lady. I'm a little boy and little boys don't cry. Besides, I'm a future hero, so no tears. I'm glad you're brave, boy. I don't agree with your reasoning, though. You can't get faint-hearted now. Grandma, hang in there a little longer. If I go for it right now, I'll definitely be a hero from tomorrow on. Why wait till tomorrow? You can start today, dude. Like, come on. What would you ever do to deserve this? As per usual, just you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is where death row inmates were housed and executed back when there was a death sentence. One can't possibly feel safe confined in such a place. The execution area is at the end. It's a short way out from here, but you might not be alive. Well, actually, I wouldn't promise anything when you're not that competent. Yeah, it's trying his best. Okay, so no going in there. Okay, well, we got a lot of traps. Actually, hold on. I don't hear anything. Oh, that one just stays on. Okay. So there's a specific path that we have to take. I mean, is it just a matter of looking where the where like the spikes are coming out of? Because it's pretty easy to tell that. All right. Yeah, I think all the traps will activate. Okay. It is kind of hard to see it here. There's not much light to work with. Okay, that's just another one of those. I can go through here, then over here. I didn't scan anything. Let me try again. Yeah, I don't hear any items being scanned with that, so I think we really just have to find the exit wherever it may be. Somewhere around here, I'm sure. Is this back in the entrance? No, this is another side. As the other side of that thing. That's a whole ass guillotine. Let me Try to get just a little bit closer. Okay, no, I'm not risking that. Hold on. I'm sure it doesn't do that much more damage, but you know. But there's a soul. The preparations at the execution point should be about ready, right? I don't trust that guy, even though he's on our side. Yeah, it's kind of hard to trust that Judecca guy. It's safer if you don't talk so carelessly about Mr. Judecca. Judecca. Plotting something again? Alright, well, let's not go any further in. It's not alert, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna try to just sprint through that. Alright. Is there another one here? Yep. So those stay closed, right? Yeah, so there's no going back now. Alright. Okay, so here's the problem. Ashley, how are we gonna get back? Warn the others. Welcome to the execution ground. You finally made it here. I've been waiting. But I wasn't the only one waiting for you. This. Oh no, they're gonna be crucified. Holy shit. Lilka, Brat, Gra. What a peculiar noise. Oh yeah, what the fuck did this happen? Like, who captured him? Sorry. The villagers were just helped. We just held were taken as human shields. They said resist and they're dead. Oh no. All of this was a trick. He plotted all of this. Since when did Elkan and Brad get all well, we're figuring it out now. Hang on, I'm on my way. Where are you going? That's not your duty. What? Your opponent is Little Trask. Well, he wasn't that tough, but yeah, sure, whatever. This is the one from before. Don't think about resisting. I'll kill your buddies if you do. But the preparations aren't finished yet. You mean this is a warning? Yep. The plan got a little messed up, but there's a reason I captured your arms, people. By executing all of you publicly, I can rid myself of enemies and also show the terror of Odessa. We didn't kill the people of Holmets when we caught them, so they'd witnessed the event. How evil can you be? I mean, they were referred to as corrupt evil officials or something like that, so pretty evil apparently. It's something a very vain terrorist would do. Look, even I'd prefer to take care of it myself. But we have our reasons. I'd appreciate your understanding on this. Go, Trask, but don't kill them too quickly. Grrr! Ashley! Resist and I'll kill the hostages. This is so thrilling. My glasses are about to fall off. We don't even get to do the boss fight. Ashley's just like having a second here. What is it? What are you doing? This voice is echoing again. What is this? Don't think. Hesitation is only for fools. What you need now is hope and desire. That's it. I want power. I want enough power to overcome any adversity. If I have that, then take a hold of it. Of what? Oneself. He's doing the thing again. This light, it's from that time. Change of plans. Kill all the hostages. Oh, they're not there anymore. Oh, Maryville, thanks for helping out, girl. Jeez. Before you die, you must attend my 1-hour lecture on how you plan on taking the world. I plan on taking the world. I don't believe the entirety of Holmets could be persuaded by him just because resist or die. All those Odessa soldiers couldn't do a thing against this boss. I guess this boss is supposed to be a lot more threatening than the boss fight we had against it made it out to be. Alright. They reached even the Lady Consul's child. You can't do as you please. It's the same light. Huh. This says the end. The light of the start. But I believe it. That time I was late. The light is nostalgic. Right, Ashley? What are you saying? I'm not. It's not like she's. It's not the problem that she's being cryptic. It's just the problem that she's being like weirdly translated. That's my problem. Again, something I didn't plan on. Darn, I can't keep up. How's that triangle again? Aha. There we go. Brain brings power. This is from that time. What happened to me? I don't understand. I don't understand it. But the one thing I do know is I'm a Power Ranger. I know I can fight. This pain and form are mine. It's the power to fight. Alright, cool. We are literally a Power Ranger right now. And we got like a new skill and everything. Hard Fencer? Alright, sure, let's try that on the crystal. Oh, it's this. Well, it's not the sword, but it is a sword. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, he does look like a Power Ranger. And we take no damage. Alright. I guess now I just do like a regular attack, see what that looks like. Just a punch, but it's still pretty powerful. Biomissile. It's fine. We'll survive against that. I'm gonna save until that Banisher move, actually. I wanna see what that looks like. What do I mean by the sword? What's it called? Athletham? Uglatham? You know that sword that was like in the temple or the church that like basically worked like Excalibur and like the Chosen One had to pull it out and actually did pull it out when he was like a monster. So I thought he was gonna have that sword, but no, he just has a generic sword. No, not the sword Mages, the actual Argathlam, the sword of the sword Mages. Okay, now I can use this bandit. Well, oh, he attacks both enemies. All right, let's try that. Some chest laser. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Well, now he's just Ashley again. Okay. So how do I do that again? Do I have to reach like 100 FP? Maybe, actually. Like, is that genuinely what I have to do? If that's the case, I'm just gonna keep attacking normally until I get a 100 FP. Now, I forgot that the Sword Mages is the lady who pulled. Yeah, the Sword Mages is just the person. Which would be easier to remember if she was called like the Sword Mage. Like, I could believe that more easily, but yeah, well. Okay, hold on. Let me defend, just so I can get more points, and see if I can do a status clear. I believe if I do this, I might get a status clear now. If I get a condition green. So yeah, that heals your status ailments. That's very good. We should probably keep that handy. Okay. But I don't have an option to transform into the thing anymore, so we'll just do this. Excuse me, what? You do a huge attack, it's not dead, and you lost that kick-ass form, apparently. So I guess that second attack is like a, you know, you do a huge thing at the sacrifice of, like, the form itself. So use it when you really need to dish out a lot of damage very quickly. The lamest transformation sequence I've ever seen again. Okay. But it should be pretty close to that already. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's actually bleeding. Ew. Alright. Does anybody else get that experience, or is it just Ashley? Force access acquired. Okay. Ha! It's finished! No, that's wrong. It started. Whoa! My strength is disappearing. Alright, well, there we go. We finished the creature, and we unlocked the ability. We got a bunch of achievements for. Oh, it's a level 4 FP ability. Yeah, probably requires 100 to activate. Ashley, what the heck happened? It must mean this guy was chosen by arms. It's not just about power, it's about shouldering some burden. If that's not the case, I wouldn't be able to overcome the battles I am about to face. From now on... Anyways, there's everybody else, so glad that we got that situation sorted out off screen, you know, with the villagers. Alright, well, we did the thing, lady. I was most impressed with your actions on behalf of Helmets. By the way, Ashley. Yes, your highness. Are you sufficiently recovered? There were reports that you suffered injury in your recent action. I mean, yeah, everybody took a little bit of damage. Not that much, though. Thank you very much for asking, your highness, but it was nothing. I am very pleased to hear it. We can't have anything untoward happen to you while protecting our Sylvaland, can we? Got some kind of letter, maybe? This couldn't be. I give you permission to use the live reflectors in Sylvaland. This is a royal letter to the King of Merriamul to that effect. I hope I can entrust you with it. Your Highness, thank you. This time, it is I who should thank you. Isn't that so, Sir Valeria? Oh, he's just here. We don't need to deliver the letter to you, like he's just right there. Alright, whatever. I thank you for the cooperation of Sylvaland. It will ease our labors. Irving. Sorry to have involved you in this unpleasant affair. Let us end it here. If you go down below the castle, I believe you'll find someone waiting for you. Is it Merivale? Thank you, your highness. Go ahead. Oh, wait. Go ahead. I'll see you later. The formalities for granting you permission to use the live reflectors may take some time. I understand. We will wait. What formalities? We can just use it now. Like, legally. We were able to use it before, we just didn't have permission to use it. You know, as they say, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission. Okay. Well, thanks to Helmet's Queen, you gotta get them punished for helping the terrorists. I mean, it was life or death, so I'm not gonna, like, be too harsh on them. I hope you don't mind waiting for the official papers to be drawn up. I guess we have too much red tape around here. We could learn some things from you, it seems. Alrighty then. So how's everybody doing? Ah, man, Ashley did get that giant boost of experience all by himself. So now he's gonna be like way ahead of the other ones. I kinda liked it when they were all kind of even. But I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it would have been nice if everybody got the experience and not just Ashley. Alright, whatever. Whatever. The Queen wishes you to express her thanks in person. Please go to the audience chamber. She already did. Why would you put this dialogue after we've been tanked? Alright, whatever. We don't seem to be able to respond to events as rapidly as you. We do possess our abilities, though. Our methods are different, but our desire for peace is the same. If you'll say so. I'm so glad that you all were here. This time I realized the value of a rapid response in containing a dangerous situation. I heard that a strange Black Knight appeared just in time to save the battle. Is it true? You all were near the battle, so you must have seen something. Want to tell me what happened? Honestly, I do find it kind of weird that Ashley transforms into like a Black Knight Power Ranger creature instead of like a badass cowboy. You know, that would make more sense for the Wild West setting. But I mean, I guess we are literally in like a medieval castle right now, so they're not going too strong with the Wild West aesthetics. Which, I mean, I guess that's fine. Alright. It's just, you know, it would have been nice. This isn't confirmed, but I have heard that there's a secret room somewhere in the castle. One should be able to find it with judicious visual checks. Okay, so like this thing? Alright, I guess I'll have to do that in every single room just to see if there's some item. Alright. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. I'm really just looking for a safe point right now, but... Alright. What am I doing here? Important events are happening outside, but I am here. Doing nothing. Sucks for you, buddy. What's this? If I keep pressing that... will something happen? Is this spell literally just here just to like... Just for you to fuck with? Or is that bell gonna be like important later? Okay. Used to be so OCD about keeping party members around the same level by the 100. Stopped around when you played Trails of Cold Steel when characters kept swapping in and out every chapter. Yeah, some games make it really difficult for you to keep everybody in the same general range. So, if you can't do it, then you can't do it. Nothing to it. The two seas. Alright. The two seas exist in Filgaia. The inland sea and the outer sea. This is because Filgaia is circular in shape. The inland sea is enclosed by land, joined to the outer sea by a shoal. I think when he says that Filgaia is circular, they mean like the actual country. Like the you know, the landmass basically is a circle. They're not talking about the air, the Earth, you know, the planet being round. That's kind of a given. But alright. As its name implies, the outer sea encircles the land. Part of the Great Sea is rendered impassable by the Gate Bridge. This results in the creation of a second inland sea. So there's technically 3 seas. If you see that. The controller is connected and reconnect. Is that going to be a problem? It didn't give me the the external hard drive problem, so it should be fine. I think if it disconnects just a little bit, it's fine. If it disconnects real hard, then we have a problem. But yeah, I'll know if it gives me if my computer randomly opens a folder. That's when I know. See a book entitled Golgotha Prison. Do you want to read it? Yes. At present, Illsville Prison is in operation, so Golgotha, the Silverland prison, is closed. Since it is no longer being used, Golgotha Prison is now in effect left abandoned. Since the prison is still rife with dangerous traps, some say that it should be used to train troops. Those for and those opposed to the plans have yet to come to... have as yet come to no conclusions. Okay. That was a little difficult to read. And the kingdom ruled by a queen. I mean, yeah, it's gotta be a king and a queen, or one of the other. The kingdom of Silverland has long been ruled by its queen, with the king only lending assistance. Oh, so what you're saying is that this is a matriarchal nation rather than a patriarchal. I mean, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that, as long as the leader works. This is because Silverland boasts a history of utilizing its natural heritage for bountiful food. They call the earth a mother, so it is only natural for their ruler to be female as well. Therefore, Silverland's system of government evolved into a matriarchy. Yep, called it. Right. Get some water. Okay, just in case we do have a disconnection problem, I want to go ahead and put a save state right here. Hopefully we won't have any problems. Oh, what's going on with this book? The bookcase is starting to move. Okay, is that an elevator now? It is! That's a secret room. Look at this place. The hell? Silver harp. Hazel sprig. Clear chime and blue anklet. What are these the things that we just got? Nullifies silence. Nullifies confusion. Nullifies disease. Nullifies paralysis. Look at that! Alright. Ashley, I want you to make sure that you are not going to be affected by paralysis. I think that's the one thing you really, because he can use that accelerator thing to like heal the other party members with items. So I want him to make sure he's strong against that. Brad, I want you to be strong against confusion. I don't want you accidentally hitting our own party members. And then Lilka, you have those mittens. They do have a lot of defense. But okay, I'm gonna keep that on. But I should probably give her this ability block resistance, because you know she's our healer. Want to make sure she's able to heal, and you know cast spells and all that. But for now, I'm gonna keep the mittens on just so she has more defense. Okay. If I start seeing enemies that apply silence, I'll go ahead and switch that over to her. Okay. We got another thing here. Alright, that's just the way back up. Look at this painting of this place. It's this night sky with the moon. Looks nice. Alright, well that was cool. However, there is still lore to read, so let's read the lore. Live reflectors. Live reflectors are transporters built with lost technology. Although they are used regularly, the principles on which they operate are not understood today. Therefore, no more live reflectors can be built. Since there is a toll taken to the body of the user, first-time users often experience some discomfort. At present, much research into this problem and into the underlying technology is being conducted. I mean, well, you're literally being, like, flung through space. Yeah, I'd imagine that's a little bit uncomfortable, at least. The days of peace. The people of Sniffleheim possess an abiding desire for peace, so peace has long been maintained. Because of this, most knights in the military have never seen actual combat. Since they believe so strongly in peace, many Sniffleheimers question the necessity of the knights. Even if the knights are symbolic only, that itself is a testament to Sniffleheim's standing peace. I guess you're right. Anyways, this book is standing out a little bit. I guess it's just there to make the other book stand out. Whatever. Or replace it every time if I find a save point in a dungeon, because you maybe the upcoming boss will apply a ability block. Yeah, actually that's not a bad idea. I love lost technology. Lost technology is my favorite. Okay. Now how the fuck did I get out of here? I forgot. I think I went down that way, so let's go this way now. Oh. This is awful. You can hear him snoring from a league away. He wouldn't wake up before Dessa came and shook his hand. Can we wake him up? Wait, really? This man is sleeping through being kicked in the balls. Wow, that's a heavy sleeper. Can we set him on fire? Can we throw a knife at him? The world's heaviest sleeper right there. Goodness. Alright, never mind. I guess we're not going that way. Alright. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he's into it and that's why he doesn't that's why he doesn't wake up. Hey, it's everybody. Oh! We were waiting for you. That's funny. They just look like normal people to me. But they're the heroes who saved us. They're more powerful than they look. I mean, do you have to look like a hero to be a hero? A question for the ages, everybody. Heroes? Us? Of course. Is there anyone else around? I heard you were magnificent. I have a single son who is just about your age, miss. You aren't single, are you? But... Grandpa, dude, man, that's a little forward, don't you think? Not all heroes wear capes. Pretty scary looking. I'm glad you're on our side. I heard a rumor that a mysterious black knight appeared. Did you see it? Just wait a second. I'm so glad you're all safe. There is nothing more Arms could have hoped for. You were a great aid to us in dangerous times. I trust you will continue to fight the terrorists. Of course, there is no one but Arms to stand up against Odessa. We've been getting a lot of achievements today. I mean, I don't really care, but cool that we're getting them. The scout's report is in. Did you think you succeed? No, he has failed. Destroying the Arms isn't so simple. It appears not a single person was killed. Our casualty list reports Trask, the anti-human monster, as demolished. Trask was... impossible! It's impossible! Their power can't compete! How did it happen? I mean, it wasn't really that threatening, dude. Yes. According to the report, a grotesque black knight appeared in a flash. A high-level energy source registered at the battle location at that time. A grotesque black knight? So he's the trump card for the Arms. Or was he? What do you wish us to do? We can't let it go. With our operating funds, secure energy for the Heimdall Gazo. Then there's the Arms gaining influence. We've got problems. The secret evil society is so terrible. Ha ha. You must be joking. With Cana's demon summoning, our forces can grow forever. Our victory is certain if we exert pressure all at once with our superior power. I've always gotten everything I've ever wanted. Power, you, and Filgaia are all mine. I take it she doesn't like being called property, as most people do. You have new orders. Execute Operation Guardian as planned and put a rush on getting hold of that boy. Tonight, I want you here with me. Yes. Alright. The villagers didn't even apologize for betraying Arms. And that Power Ranger form wasn't grotesque. 3 days later. Are we still in the castle or are we... We're back in here? Alright, fine, whatever. I kinda wanted to shop around in Holmets. Which, I mean, I guess I can just make my way there. There's a memory? I think this is a memory. Are the villagers going to punish Judeka for failing? Or even is he? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. I think he fled when he saw the light. But, where did he flee to? He's gonna have to come back to base eventually. Hi, are you back for good? Or are you on leave? Just on leave. I have to go back soon. I knew it. Hey, don't look so depressed. I'm proud of what I'm doing. Marina, I want to tell you about what we've done. All our heroic deeds. But then you won't have any time to rest. Marina, I just have to tell you, I don't need much rest anyway. Oh, very well. There's so much to tell. I don't know where to start. We've been through so much. We've seen and done so many things. It hasn't been easy, but the feeling you get when you save someone is priceless. Just the other day, people were calling me a hero. Also, this looks like a dream sequence. It probably is a dream sequence. Hero? Yeah, hero. Just what I always wanted to be. Of course, I had help. I didn't act alone. But when they called me the hero who fought against Odessa, it felt good. Is this here a dream or a memory? Alright. People expect a lot, and that gives me the strength to go on. I feel I have to be the hero who dispels people's fears. The hero who saves the world. That doesn't make sense. Marina? Is what you're describing really a hero, Ashley? It doesn't sound like one. Sure, some horrible things are happening in Filgaia, but that doesn't mean that Ashley the hero has to do something about it. Is a hero just someone who is sacrificed for others who can't solve their own problems? By naming you their hero, does everyone else shirk their own duties and just stop trying? If hero is just a euphemism for sacrifice, then no, I'm not happy about it at all. Especially when the hero is someone I care for. I mean, honestly, she's got a point. You know, it's the whole we can't let God do all the work kind of mentality. Now wait a minute, Marina. I thought this stone would keep us together over the distance. I thought my feelings for you would bridge the emotional gap between us. But the reality is that we hardly see each other. Now that you're always away, I think of you more than before. And yet I feel further away from you than ever. Tell me, are you still Ashley? Are you still the Ashley I know? Tell me, I can't take this anxiety anymore. Marina, I understand, Ashley. I know you're Ashley. I know, but I torment you because of my own insecurity. I'm horrible. She's having a bit of an emotional roller coaster right now. No, I'm the horrible one. There's something I have to tell you, but I can't find the right words. It's 3 words, man. 3 words. You want to change it for a thank you? It's just 2 words. You can say it right now, man. Come on, don't have regrets in the future. It's something that will only make your anxiety worse. Forget about it for now, Ashley. Just get some rest. My God. I wasn't that much content, Ashley. It's not like we went through half the game already. Yeah, it wasn't that much content. It feels like a very symphonian debate. Yeah, there's something about this game that feels a bit symphonious here and there. Wait, now, what did Ashley even say to make hero equate to sacrifice? I guess that's just her overthink. She seems like she overthinks things a little bit. She's just really worried. But it is the second time he's come to visit. It can't have been that long between visits. It's 3 words. I'm a Power Ranger. 3 words. I'm a monster. Hey, Ashley, are you paying attention? Oh, sorry. I was just daydreaming. Still feeling the effects? No, I'm just tired, that's all. Sorry, but would you please explain our mission once more? Well, before that, you did help us back at Golgotha Prison. We also made it in Damson City, do you remember? I am offended. I can't believe you would miss my entrance. I, the behind-the-scenes ruler of all. Okay, so this is the kind of personality that this character has. Alright, she's gonna be one of those. Maryville is an authority on lost technology. Ever since we became acquainted through correspondence, she has been deeply involved with arms. Really? Correspondence? I guess some people like those things, especially rich folk. I remember you a little bit more reliable. You was a little more reliable though. Or will you finally realize that you are the Black Knight, Night Blazer? Night Blazer? What you transformed into during the incident. The Black Knight who wields the fire of destruction. It's what you have been christened, Marivelle. I heard from Irving that you are the sole survivor of Odessa's demon summoning ritual, aren't you? The demon who possesses you and the Lost Guardian Blade, Argithlam, have met. Those 2 powers joined within you and came to a balance, neither attaining supremacy. The holy power and the demonic combined with your own soul to become Night Blazer. That is another you see. You could have just said Power Ranger. You really could have. Marvel sounds like a Chunibyo, yeah, absolutely. Night Blazer, another me? Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it now. You seem to have good control over Argithlam. Right now you should concern yourself only with the current threat, Odessa. I've been wondering, but do you know me? You seem to speak like you do. Don't you think it's rude to pry into a girl's secrets? What? I'm leaving Marvel in charge of your health. We have no idea what we should do, so we'll just have to believe her for now. There are too many things we don't know, Ashley. I wouldn't tell anyone if I were you. I understand. If that's settled, then I'll tell you all about your mission. Our mission? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, tell me about it again. I'm telling you, it's the lost technology. Those Odessa vermin are trampling us in Filgaia with lost technology. So our next mission is to counter their flying machine, Varokesis. Right. In order to take it on, we need fighting power equal to or superior to theirs. Now do you see? This is where we come in. We must use our knowledge to bring back the newest and strongest lost technology. If it's already lost, then how can it be new? I don't think we should leave this up to you-know-who. Hey, you two! Stop whispering over there! Well, that's the story. There are two types of energy crystals we must obtain. Argalite and Garmatron. With the energy of these crystals, we can power the Emma motor. Oh, right, that was a... I think there was a ship in the first game also called an Emma. So, there you go. The lost technology you're talking about, it's a flying machine? I don't want to spoil the surprise, do I? I know what to do. But where do we find these crystals? Argalite crystal is mined near the town of Holst. A few Garmatron crystals are supposed to be left in the shut-down Payline Observatory. Or Rayline Observatory. Now, how to see them with my own eyes, though? The town of Holst and the Rayline Observatory are in Silverland. Thus, we can use the light reflector to transport there. I don't care which you get first, but we need those crystals. An egregious affront to us who rule the world. I'll take those Odessa scoundrels down a peg or two. Really would help if you'd take that mask off, Marvel, but whatever. Still haven't gotten the crystal. You gotta get cracking. I will always be youthful, but you humans get old and decrepit before you know it. Oh, you're an elf! Well, that explains the wiser than thou attitude. Okay. Do you have something to say to the other party members? Nope. Alright. What about you, Irving? You got anything new to say? The Chateau staff will know where the town of Holst and the Rayland Observatory are. Sorry, but please ask them. Alright. Well, I think before we do any of that, we should probably try to make our way back to Hamlet's. And try to... what's the name of it? First, see if we can get some arm upgrades and spells and all that good stuff. Also, okay, everybody is at full health. That's good. Yeah, so every time we level up, we get more FP by default. That is good. Okay, let me save right now, and then we'll save again once we're done with our setting up for tonight. And I might call it a night after that, because you know, after we do our setting up, it's gonna be like going into a whole new mission, and I don't want to get too invested just yet. Also, this is the wrong way. I'm slowly learning the layout of this big ass castles. This is like the third or fourth castle, the one in Silverland, that we've already been to in this game. Like this game has a surprising amount of castles for being a Wild West setting. All right. Okay, let's just go back to the live reflector. And I will not do any fights over here. I get like nothing from these fights right now. Okay. I guess I could have made a trip back to see Marina. You know, that would actually be kind of funny if I like regularly make a trip to Marina's home just to say hi. So that every time she complains about us not visiting her often enough, it doesn't really line up with what we're actually doing. Okay. There we go. Yeah, visitor for that loss, yeah. Yeah, we should try to... Once we get the spaceship, we can just go wherever we want. So maybe I'll make it like a once per stream. We'll personally go visit Marina, just so that she can't realistically complain about us not visiting often enough. Wouldn't that be so funny? Oh, there's the prison. Alright, well, we don't need to go in there right now, but there was that one item in that one room. We can get it later, though. You can also see how the kids are doing since they were at the live reflectors before. Yeah, I can also check on them. Alright, so we got an N here. We got a question mark. What is this? Hello? Ah, there's a personal skill shop. Yes, I need to use this right now. Lilka, get your... Oh, you do have that! I thought she didn't. Okay, no, she has that, so what she needs is this thing now. Alright. And then after that... I guess I can get this, what's FP when near death? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can save up for this one. Because that one, well, actually, no, that's not as urgent. Yeah, I'm noticing that I'm not actually having that many HP problems. So maybe I should just save my, my personal skill points so that I can keep leveling up these two. And then we'll start working on other things. Brad, you... Yeah, actually, let's just do that. You have enough to get, one of these as well. Let's get this one. And same for Ashley. Alright. Yeah, we'll just save our points to get those two leveled up quickly. Alright. We got a weapon shop, or just item shop in general. I've never had heroes in the store before. Protect the guy with weapons bought from me. Sure thing, buddy. Alright, we actually got a pretty good amount of money right now. But prices are also going up. Alright. But, well, this is pretty good, you know, exchanges. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell the weapons we just got rid of. So it would be the Riot Ram, the Pixie Parasol, and the Punch Drunk. Interesting name for that. Okay. And you sell items? What an honor, I've never had such distinguished customers. Are you going to buy something? And you sell anything different? Nope. Not from the look of things, but I guess I can go ahead and yeah, we should try to keep a few more of these around now, just in case. We have enough of those. Let me get a couple more of these. Yeah, let's try to keep a stock of 10 of these things, just in case I need them. Definitely, if we start getting more party members, we're gonna need more stuff. Alright, I have yet to use one of these teleport gems. Guess they're not really that expensive, but it also doesn't take that long to get to any town you want, so only if I'm really feeling in a rush, I guess I can do that. Welcome, welcome. Make magic here and use it to make the world peaceful. Also, we had a transmission in this store. I remember in that cutscene where Wilfred, or whatever his name was broadcasting to the entire world. This was one of the places. Alright. Crest. Let's get a new thing. Wind? Actually, let's get lightning this time. Yeah, spark. Alright. Yeah, once we have all the elemental skills, then we can start working on other kind of magic spells for Lilka. Alright. There's an arm shop. Go ahead and first of all, we gotta reload our guns. Yep. Alright. And now we can upgrade our arm. Let's see. So Brad. It's still cheaper to upgrade the bazooka than it is to upgrade the pineapple. So I guess I'll go for that. But not anymore. Alright, and then Ashley, let's increase the... Actually, let's go ahead and just... Yeah, we use this fairly regularly as well. Let's go ahead and increase the power of that too. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the hints that I saw on Reddit, like, word by word. If I don't do it exactly like that, it's not gonna work out for me. No, it's fine. Alright. Okay. So we did all of our things over there. What else do we typically visit when we do our town explorations? There's an inn, but I don't really need to go in the inn right now. I guess we'll just explore the town a little bit and then we'll call it a night. Alright. Why me? Why do things like this happen to nice people like me? What could those dirty rats be thinking? I'm guessing she's talking about the kidnapping of the entire town. That would make sense. Hey, look, this house with 2 people actually has 2 beds. What a novel concept. They don't care what they have to do to get their way, just so they get it. Those aren't the kind of people you want to be your enemies. Guess it's too late now. Okay, this book stands out. Partly because it's not... It's kind of clipping through the table from almost every angle. Alright. Also, I think it says Gaia. It's very hard to read, but I think it says Gaia, so... I wonder if this word is just called Gaia in the Japanese version, and they renamed it to Phil Gaia in English. Weird, but maybe. Memoirs of a Merc. Having spared all my time gathering information, I now have more than I can keep track of. Therefore, I have decided to write down those things I consider most important in a diary of sorts. By doing that, I can order, analyze, and reconfirm all the information quite easily. This will let me draw more useful conclusions. Conquer information and you conquer the world. Well, that may be an exaggeration, but organizing information is still crucial. It's just general advice. I'm not sure why a merc had to tell me that. So far, I haven't had a boss tanky enough to require more than 1 gun per character, so I don't see why you would want to upgrade more than 1 gun before one is maxed. It's just future-proofing, really. Okay. So what is this thing? You feel the menace of a monster's howl. Yeah, what are these things? How mysterious. That was originally my great-great-grandfather's. I don't know where he got it. Who had any idea that there was a monster inside it? So don't do any mischief, you hear? Making noise here is inexcusable. Okay, so I did read something while I was like looking for tips and tricks of this series, of this game. So while people think that the main campaign is fairly easy, I did hear that apparently there are like 11 secret bosses that you can fight towards the end of the game. I wonder if this is how you fight them. And while the main game is not particularly difficult, some people describe these secret bosses as being like some of the hardest secret bosses in the entire PS1 RPG library. So that's a bit intimidating. Maybe we'll try one of them out once we're getting close to the end. But if we get absolutely demolished, then we're not gonna worry about it too much. Okay. I thought that we'd be stuck on the ground in the dark forever. I was about to give up all hope when you all came out of nowhere and saved us. Well, ain't that convenient. Okay. Anything here? Nope. How about up here? Thanks a lot for helping me. When I grow up, I want to be a defender of justice just like you. Anything here? Nothing in the mirror, no access to those books. Sounds pretty pretentious to claim that they'd be the toughest of all not the toughest in the entire PS1 library, but definitely some of the toughest. Like maybe top 10 or something like that. Which is a very bold claim, yeah, because the PS1 has a lot. I mean a lot of RPGs. And some RPGs on the PS1 are fucking brutal. Like I remember I played a little bit of a Valkyrie profile. That game was like archaic and confusing and probably very mean too. Okay, this is unbelievable. I was so glad to come back, but I didn't know that happened. This bell tower was the symbol of this town. What a fate for... Oh right, this place got like fucked up. Forgot about that. Alright, maybe they'll fix it eventually. Okay, what's your deal, Mr. Grandpa? I can see the sun again. I had my doubts for a while. I thought I'd spend the rest of my days in that grey darkness. Thank heavens it isn't so. Okay. Anything else you got here, man? Nothing? No items for me to just take casually? Yes, there is. A memo pen. I think I know what that is. Hold on. Yes, it defends against forgetfulness. That's pretty handy. That is pretty handy, I must admit. What happened to the bell tower? Did Judeka yeah. So I think Judeka himself actually set up a trap in the bell tower, and like once we approached it, it blew up. So nobody got seriously hurt, but yeah, the bell tower blew up. Okay, I thought I'd never get out of there alive, or that I'd already died. I thought I'd be locked in there forever. I was about to lose all hope. Aha, seems like barrels are a good place to hide things. Oh, a lucky card! I'll take that. Alright. Any other homes for me to visit? Maybe? Yes? No? I didn't hear any beeps, so I guess we're done with all the items that can be obtained from the main town. Oh, that's an exit. I did not mean to go out. Okay, we'll just go back in there. Alright. And now we can go ahead and save right here. Now we've upgraded everything. We're much better equipped now. And we are gonna go ahead and yeah, call it a night right here. Go ahead and put a save state. There we go. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for me tonight, everybody. So, yeah, I guess having the pollen allergy did not affect me too much, but I do feel the congestion. So, I'm gonna try to take it easy. I will try to stream tomorrow. I should be able to stream actually most days this coming week. I don't think I have any late shifts, but yeah, in case my allergies get worse, then I'll let you guys know on Discord. And yeah, otherwise we'll try to continue Wild Arms 2. I am enjoying the game. It's got some bullshit here and there. It's got some awkwardness, but it's nothing so egregious that's making the experience bad for me. So yeah. Alright, well, anyways, I will catch you guys next time. Have a good rest of your night, rest of your weekend, and all that good stuff. Bye-bye.